So even if you've never come to Japan, I'm sure you've heard the legend of the Japanese square watermelon. And before I came here too, I thought, oh wow, Japan has $100 square watermelons all over the place. Let me tell you something. I've never seen a square watermelon in my 20 years living here in Japan in real life. Never. There are certain luxury, I forgot the name of it, luxury fruit stores in like Ginza, or I know there's one in Ginza. I forgot what it's called. It starts with an M, but there are those stores that sell them. But in an everyday supermarket, you're not going to see a square watermelon at all. You're just going to get a regular watermelon. By the way, I like Japanese watermelons better than American ones, but that's another story. But yeah, I saw on a news clip on TikTok that Japanese watermelons are starting to be exported abroad, and it's Japanese square watermelon season and things like that. They even had like a famous YouTuber on there, going over talking about inspecting the goods and stuff like that. Generally speaking, expensive fruits are more expensive here than they are in other countries, but the super expensive fruits that you see probably on YouTube or stuff like that or online are basically generally given as corporate gifts. They're not like consumed by everyday people. I mean, maybe some super wealthy people in the Ginza or central Tokyo area might buy them for personal consumption, but I really can't see that. It's more Ochugen or Osebo, which is now we're in getting close to Ochugen season, which is the summer gift giving season. So twice a year, companies give presents to their business associates. The first one is like late July or early August ish, and the second one is the end of the year. So those really expensive fruits or luxury fruits and stuff like that are given during this time. Not always. It can be anything. Like one of my students, once, he owned a company and he put me on his list, and he gave me like some sliced marinated pork, I think, and it was pretty good. My family fried it up and we ate it. So there's not like a set range of gifts. And of course, it depends on the size of the company, the relationship with the people. Another one of my former students was the president of a chain of Japanese restaurants. And he was like, I got too much of this stuff. Here, take it. And he gave us some really good like cantaloupe melons and stuff like that. He was like, don't give me anything back. Because normally in Japan, when you give back. So if someone gives you a present, you're kind of obligated to give them something back. At a wedding present, you give gift money at the wedding, you get something back. So it becomes a really complicated, convoluted process if you think about it. Like if you're getting 50 unsolicited gifts from people, if you're a company president, that means you have to go about finding and buying and sending 50 gifts to people. So he was just like, I don't feel like dealing with this. Just don't give me anything in return. Just take it off my hands. Because if he gets like 50 packages of snacks and fruits and stuff like that, him and his family can't eat all that. So it gets really complicated for Japanese people. The more social status they have, or the more economic status they have. And luxury fruits is another part of it. I would imagine square watermelons and stuff like that is given on the like shacho or kaicho level. The company president or company chairman level, where the circle's really small, the relationships are really tight, and it's really traditional. But everyday people are not walking around with square watermelons, giving them things to each other, cutting them up, because it's just a watermelon at the end of the day. It looks cool, it's this weird Japanese thing, but again, that's more for branding, just the appeal of them. I mean, I've seen you might see white strawberries that are raised in a certain way just to make them white. This is just a strawberry, it's just white. But, because it's kind of like I want to say mezurashi. I'm thinking in Japanese now. It's like a mezurashi thing. It's a unique thing. So that's why it's done. So, but that's the story. So if you make it to the end of this video, if you make it to the end of this video, please leave a comment and tell me what you think of square watermelons. Are they interesting? Are they boring? Of course, like and subscribe. So thanks. I'll let you next time. Peace.